What we have there is about 16 members. So the Senate, after consultation with the leadership, had added Aminu Iya Abbas, a chartered accountant.
Excellency, the President of the Senate, I want to thank you on behalf. First, I want to accept the responsibility you have given to us on behalf of my colleagues. I wholeheartedly accept that. And I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to serve the Senate and Nigeria as a whole. Your Excellency, the Ways and Means and the Anchor Borrower Program have occupied the public space in the last few months. There have been various discussions. The Ways and Means and the Anchor Borrower schemes have aroused various forms of discussions amongst individuals and groups, with groups and individuals giving their opinions and interpretations. Your Excellency, the implication of this is that Nigerians are waiting for the result of this investigation. I want to assure you that we are going to carry out this assignment expeditiously, but without any form of compromise. We are going to carry out this assignment expeditiously without any form of compromise. That I am assuring you. I want to implore the parties, the beneficiaries of that program, that you should please make available to us relevant documents when we come asking for them. I equally want to employ them to make themselves available whenever we call them for interface, so as to make our work easy for us. So on that note, I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Senate once again, the principal officers here present, honorable ministers, and everybody here present this afternoon. And I assure you that we are going to do the very best that Nigerians will be proud of. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Senate President of the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our dear brother, distinguished Senator Barau Jibrin. I will recognize all the leaders of the Senate, and particularly the minority leader of the Senate, our distinguished Senator Abamoro, all distinguished senators here present, then to appreciate in a very special way the presence of our ministers, particularly the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy. I don't know how to describe him, but I'll say that Wale Dun is one committed servant of Nigeria in the current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the duo seem to go together. Distinguished Senator, Governor Bakudu, Minister of Budget and National Planning. When I see two of you, my colleagues always tell me that you may have up to 30 ministers, but those two ministers are exemplary. Your cooperation, your respect for the institution of democracy, which the National Assembly respects. We represent the institution of democracy. Your respect for this institution shows your clear respect for the tenets of democratic governance in Nigeria. So we welcome you. We are very serious-minded people. Even the way and manner in which we were elected by our various senatorial districts show clearly that the Senate, the institution of National Assembly, is very, very serious. If you have any other form of government, you have the judiciary, you have the executive, but democracy, you must have the parliament. We complement the other two arms of government to make it a tripod that ensures good governance for the people. So we welcome you with gladness. We're also happy to have the Accountant General of the Federation. Madam, you are welcome. And we are also happy to have the Auditor General of the Federation. I'm sure you work closely with the Chairman of Public Accounts, Senator Wadada. And then we are happy to have the Debt Management Director General. Madam, you are welcome. And all the other representatives of the financial institutions in the government. Our colleagues are happy to see you. The representative of the Central Bank Governor, the CBN Governor, has indicated that he will soon be here, but he sent the representative first before his arrival. So probably before we close, he will be here. But what we are doing concerns the CBN also directly outside the Accountant General. The Senate took a resolution to look into the issues of the Ways and Means. The brief history of it has to do with the fact that in the 9th Senate, a total sum of about 23.5 trillion was brought before the Senate for the Senate to, is it concur or approve? And the same thing was also presented to the House of Representatives. But the 9th Senate, some of the members I see here, did so with a caveat. And the caveat was that the details of the Ways and Means should be provided. Senator Alero, you were there. I'm speaking your mind. That the details to Senator Ome? Oh, you were not there? You lost that election. But in reality, they concluded that, yes, we can give the approval for government to move on, but the details should be provided. Of course, it turned out that it wasn't just 23.5 trillion, that in reality, we had reached about 27, almost 28 trillion. And then with interest, by the time the 10th Senate came, we were now saddled with the responsibility of looking at about 7 trillion. So when you look at the totality, we are talking about the total of about 30 trillion. Of course, even in the 10th Senate, we said, well, let's follow suit and await the details. So having waited for the details for a long time, and the Accountant General and the CBN Governor have failed to provide the details, the Senate took a major motion and then decided to set up an ad hoc committee to look into these Ways and Means, and particularly look at how the expenses were done. It is our belief that the totality of the Ways and Means somehow have contributed to the current economic hardship that we are facing today, and that it is incumbent upon us as representatives of the people to look into these issues, know what items, in fact, let us say we should want to unbundle the expenditures involved in the Ways and Means and see whether they were judiciously utilized, and if there is any way that some monies are still remaining, then the Senate will recover it for the benefit of the Nigerian people and for the benefit of this administration. So let me start by welcoming all of you to this inauguration of the Senate Ad hoc Committee on Ways and Means, which is holding today. Okay. Now today, we gather here with a common purpose to inaugurate a crucial ad hoc committee. This committee, which was constituted following the report of the Joint Committees on Banking, Insurance and other financial institutions, Finance, National Planning, Agriculture and Appropriations, after interacting with the federal government's economic management team, holds great significance as it is charged with the investigation of the ways and means of about 30 trillion, including the expenses or otherwise, utilization, success or failures of the Anchor Borrowers Program. The constitution of this committee is a testament to the Senate's unwavering commitment to transparency, accountability, and good governance. It reflects our dedication to addressing the concerns of the Nigerian people and upholding the principles and tenets of democracy. To the members of this esteemed committee, I implore you to approach your responsibilities with the utmost sense of patriotism, professionalism, and integrity. Your scrutiny or investigation demands impartiality and fairness, always keeping the public interest and the welfare of our nation at the forefront. You must leave no stone unturned in the pursuit of the truth. Therefore, conduct thorough inquiries and dig out information that will assist the Senate in making decisions on this matter and also making laws for the betterment of our dear country. The success of this ad hoc committee hinges on collaboration. It also hinges on cooperation and a steadfast commitment to the common good. Let us set aside personal and partisan interests, focusing solely on the task at hand. By working harmoniously with the executive and all interest groups, we can ensure that the ways and means, so-called, and utilized in the country, even the one in the past, and if it should ever occur again, are managed prudently, efficiently, and in accordance with the laws of the nation. Moreover, confidentiality is paramount to your work. The information and data you are going to gather for this investigation are very sensitive and must be handled with the utmost care and discretion. Until you submit your report, we must not see any aspect of the report in the media. Adhering to strict protocols will ensure the security and integrity of the information you uncover. Otherwise, it will be misunderstood by the public. People will take the part they like. They will not take the whole. And then your report, before it comes out, may even be dented or tainted. In carrying out your mandate, therefore, it is imperative that you engage with relevant stakeholders who are here today, get necessary experts, and bring in consultants that know better than us. Their invaluable insights and perspectives will strengthen the credibility and comprehensiveness of your findings and recommendations. I urge you to remain open to constructive inputs and feedback, harnessing the knowledge and expertise of others to achieve your collective goal. As you embark on this vital mission for Nigeria, please maintain open lines of communication with the Nigerian public. The Nigerian people must be kept informed of your progress and possibly your findings in line with the normal maxim of the need to know. That their trust and confidence in your work are of utmost importance to the outcome. You must demonstrate your dedication to serving our nation with distinction and honor. In conclusion, I urge you to remember the gravity of the task before you is enormous. The future of our nation rests upon your shoulders, and you must approach this task with great seriousness and determination, guided by the principles of justice, fairness, and common good, as earlier enunciated. Work tirelessly to ensure responsible management of ways and means in Nigeria in the past, now, and in the future. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each member of this committee for accepting the responsibility to save our nation in this capacity. Your dedication and commitment to this cause are truly admirable, and I have complete confidence in your ability to execute your duties with excellence. I wish, therefore, to wish you success in this endeavor. I offer my total support and that of my colleagues in the leadership in the pursuit of your objectives. And I also want to use this opportunity to thank the very senior officers of government, including and particularly the coordinating minister of the economy, because your work will assist him to make necessary suggestions for the improvement of the Nigerian economy. Honorable Minister Walegun, we welcome you once again. We also want to thank the Honorable Minister in charge of Budget and National Planning, very dedicated Nigerian, distinguished Senator Bagudu. We are delighted to have you. The Accountant General, the Auditor General of the Federation, Director General of HMO, and also even the institution that undertook the Ways and Means, the Central Bank of Nigeria, represented here by the Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, our dear brother, Yemi Cardoso. You are welcome. So, on that note, it is now my privilege and honor to declare the Senate Committee on Ways and Means inaugurated in the name of Almighty God. I thank you all.
Thank you very much. We can do better with that round of applause for His Excellency, the incoming President of the Senate. Just one.
Distinguished Senate President, Senator Augustine Akpabio, who is here as a guest, the Deputy Senate President, the leaders of the Senate, and distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our esteemed guests, starting from the Minister and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, the Minister of Budget, National Planning, to the Governor of Central Bank. I need to let you know the people that you will be interacting with in the next, I don't know how long you have, 4 weeks at the minimum. Because 6 weeks is better. But it took a long time for these Ways and Means. 6 weeks is better. So let me read the names so that you know them. Because, you know, with the artificial intelligence, anybody can emerge in your office and say he's a member of the committee and he wants information. You may not know the person is not even a senator. So, the chairman of the committee on Senate Committee on Ways and Means is himself a chartered accountant, a banker by excellence, and a senator, distinguished Senator Issa Jibrin. We also have distinguished Senator Sahabi Alhaji Yao, who is the vice chairman of the committee. We have distinguished Senator Aliru Adamu Mohammed, a major stakeholder of the Senate, member of the committee. We have distinguished Senator Adetokunbo Abiru, who himself is a chairman of the Committee on Banking, Finance, and other institutions, member of the committee. We have distinguished Senator Asuku Ekweyon, one-time Commissioner of Finance for 8 years, and well, I don't know, so long as you are Commissioner of Finance, it means you were either an accountant or somebody who knows data. or an economist, so member of the committee. We have distinguished Senator Mongunu. Senator Mongunu is a former chief whip of the House of Representatives and a former Attorney General of Borno State, and currently the chairman of the judiciary, or we call it legal matters and other human rights, legal matters and other, but in charge of the judiciary in the country. Distinguished Senator Mongunu, you are a member of this committee. We have distinguished Senator Victor Ome, a political colossus, and former chairman of ABGA, am I right? Former founder and chairman, one of the founders and national chairman of ABGA, a distinguished ranking senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and a man of integrity. You are a member of this committee. Then we have also distinguished Senator Solomon Olami Leko, who is also chairman of the appropriation in the Senate, member of the committee. We have distinguished Senator Sani Musa, ranking member of the Senate and currently the chairman of the Senate Committee on Finance. He's also a member of this committee. We have distinguished Senator Ahmed Abdul Ningi, one-time leader in the legislature and currently chairman of the National Population Commission and others. And he's one of the very vocal members of the 10th Senate. He's also a member of this committee. Distinguished Senator Aliu Wadada, who is in charge of public accounts, a financial guru, a businessman, and a horse rider, member of this committee. We have distinguished Senator Banigo Buhari. She's a member of the committee, but they are on the official function. Oh, you haven't gone? You are supposed to be in New York. When are you traveling? Okay. So she's former deputy governor of Rivers State and a distinguished, one of the role models among the women in Nigeria. She's a member of this committee. We have one of our, he hasn't got, we call him professor because of the number of PhDs he has gathered. In fact, one of the PhDs he has is in warfare. And currently, I don't know, in the struggle for the governorship seat in his state. The distinguished Professor Senator Jimo Ibrahim is a member of this committee, a businessman par excellence and a guru. So we have another distinguished brother in the committee, distinguished Senator Ibrahim Mohammed Bomai, who retired from the FCT and is currently
chairman of this very unique committee, Senator Sahabi Haji Yao.